Chosen one, what I am about to speak to you is not entertainment, nor is it by chance that you are reading these words right now. If your eyes have landed here, it is because God Himself has guided this message into your path. Not tomorrow, not eventually, but now, for He is saying, you need to answer me now. It is time to be truthful with me. This is not just another message, this is a divine confrontation, a spiritual awakening. Something is stirring in the unseen realm, something that demands your attention, your response. God has watched you struggle, carry your pain, hide your secrets, and pretend you are fine when you're not. But He will no longer allow you to hide from the truth. Not when your breakthrough is on the other side. Not when your next season requires alignment, honesty, and purity. If you are reading this, heaven has been pressing on your spirit, urging you to stop running from the conversation you've been avoiding with God. The one conversation He has been waiting for, the truth you've kept locked inside. This is the prayer you have been too ashamed to speak, too tired to voice, or too afraid to acknowledge. But chosen one, understand this. God is not merely asking you. He is calling you. He is summoning you. He is demanding truth from your spirit. The urgency you feel right now, that pressure in your heart, is not anxiety. That's God shaking you awake. Now, I need you to do 3 things. First, hit that like button because this message is a divine assignment. Second, subscribe so this word continues to reach the chosen ones who are aligned with this moment. Third, comment 99 not as superstition, but as a prophetic declaration. God, I am ready for truth. I am ready for alignment. If you truly are a chosen one, you cannot walk away from this message. Your spirit will not allow it. Something deep inside you will grip you, pull you in because you know this message is for you. But if you are not ready for truth, if you are not prepared to face God, you may not make it to the end. For those of you who stay, for those who are willing to hear what heaven is speaking to you, your life is about to change in ways you cannot reverse. For too long, you have been hiding in the shadows of your fears, pretending everything is fine, while your soul quietly cries out. God is no longer whispering to you. He is shouting your name, breaking through every excuse, every distraction, and every false comfort you have clung to. You may think you can run. You may think you can hide your pain, your doubts, and your fears, but the truth is undeniable. He sees everything: your heart, your struggles, your secrets. Nothing is hidden from Him. And right now, He is demanding that you face reality. This is not a gentle nudge. This is a spiritual earthquake, shaking the foundation of your life. Every compromise, every lie, every area where you have settled for less than His best for you is being revealed. The hiding is over. God wants your full attention because He knows your potential, the life He has carved specifically for you, the destiny He has prepared for you. That life cannot begin while you remain in hiding. Picture this: a bird trapped in a cage, yearning for the sky, afraid to push against the bars. That bird represents your soul. Every excuse you've made, every fear you've entertained has kept you confined. But God's call is the key that opens the cage. He is calling you to step out, to rise, to claim the freedom He has designed for you. The question is, will you answer? There is a truth inside of you that you've been avoiding. A truth so raw, so real, that simply looking at it makes your knees shake and your heart race. It's your doubts, your mistakes, your hidden desires, your moments of selfishness. And now, God is asking you to face it because He knows the power that will be unleashed when you do. The question is, will you let the truth set you free, or will you keep running from it? This is your moment. Will you rise, or will you remain in the cage? God has been waiting patiently, watching as you've turned away from the truth, avoided confronting it, and kept it buried within. But the time for delay is over. The truth is no longer a whisper or a gentle suggestion. It is now a divine demand. Every time you ignored your calling, every time you compromised your integrity, every time you spoke lies to protect your peace, God noticed. He has been witnessing every moment, not to condemn you, but to prepare you for a breakthrough that will shake the very ground beneath you. He is calling you to face it now. Name it now. Step into truth now. Because once you do, everything you've been running from will transform into power, clarity, and freedom. Consider a sculptor working tirelessly on a block of stone. With every strike of the hammer, every careful chip, the masterpiece hidden within begins to emerge. Your truth, no matter how painful or ugly it feels, is that chisel. God is inviting you to let Him sculpt your life, to reveal what He created you to be. The longer you resist, the longer the masterpiece remains hidden. The truth is calling, and now it's time to answer. Excuses are the armor you've built to protect yourself, to protect your heart from pain, from judgment, from the fear of failure. But God is not asking for polite gestures or half-hearted attempts. He wants your heart fully exposed, fully surrendered. He wants the raw, unfiltered you, the parts of you you've kept hidden, even from yourself. He's not interested in pretense or superficiality. He's looking for authenticity, vulnerability, and courage. Every excuse you've leaned on, "I'm not ready, I'm not worthy," maybe later has kept you stagnant. But God is dismantling those excuses now. He is telling you that life will not wait. Destiny will not wait. Your breakthroughs, the answers you seek, the divine clarity you crave, are locked behind your willingness to be fully transparent with Him. Only when your heart is completely open will the floodgates of heaven release their power. Imagine a garden with soil that is hard, dry, and cracked. No seeds can grow there. Only when the soil is broken, softened, and nourished can life begin to sprout. Your heart is that soil. Excuses harden it. Honesty softens it. Open your heart fully, and watch as God transforms it into a place where miracles, opportunities, clarity, and purpose will grow, a purpose so profound that it will shake the very foundation of your life. There is no hiding from God. Every secret you've buried, every lie you've told, every compromise you've justified, none of it has escaped His sight, and here's the truth. He is not holding these things against you in anger. He is holding them out in love, offering you the key to your freedom. The very things you've been too ashamed to face are exactly what God wants to heal and transform. You may feel guilt, fear, or shame when you think about your past. That is natural. But God's gaze is not one of condemnation. It is a gaze that clarifies, that shines light on the path ahead. Every misstep, every failure, every hidden desire has been noticed, so you can confront it, confess it, and receive the supernatural power that comes with complete transparency. Your hidden truths are not chains. They are the gateway to unprecedented breakthroughs. Imagine a locked vault, heavy and intimidating, filled with treasures waiting to be discovered. Every secret you've carried is that vault. Only by facing it, naming it, and letting God unlock it will you access the treasures of wisdom, purpose, and divine alignment that await you. Heaven sees it all. Now it's time for you to see it too. This is no ordinary moment. This is a divine alarm, a call that shakes the very core of your existence. Are you ready to face the truth? To step into the freedom that lies beyond your excuses? This is the moment where everything changes. The choice is yours. Will you step into the light and embrace your transformation? Your soul has been waiting, quietly crying out for change, for clarity, for liberation. And now God has sounded the alarm. To ignore it now is to ignore your very life, your purpose, your destiny. The time for delay is over. Every day you postpone honesty. Every day you let fear hold the reins. Every day you choose comfort over growth. Your soul screams, silently urging you to awaken. Imagine a life where every opportunity slips through your fingers because you were too afraid to answer the call. That is not the life God desires for you. He wants you alive, fully aware, fully present, fully committed. The alarm is not a threat. It is a wake-up call. Just like firefighters rushing into a burning building, God is calling you to act, to move, to step into the life that awaits on the other side of your fear. Your soul cannot afford to wait any longer. He is calling you to answer now, because the clock of destiny has already started ticking. For too long, you've lived under illusions, false beliefs that you're not enough, that your past defines you, that your mistakes are permanent. God is here to shatter those illusions. This moment, right now, is designed to strip away every mask you've hidden behind. The illusions of safety, comfort, and control will fall, leaving only the raw, unfiltered truth. It may feel terrifying, like standing at the edge of a cliff with no safety net. But it is in this exposure that true freedom is born. Think about it. Every illusion you've clung to has kept you small. It's whispered, "Wait, not yet. You're not ready." But the truth is, you are ready now. God doesn't require perfection. He requires honesty. He wants you to face yourself fully, to confront your fears, your regrets, your suppressed desires, and rise above them. Only then can your life be rebuilt on a foundation that is unshakable, unbreakable, and aligned with His will. Imagine a broken mirror scattered across the floor. Each piece reflects fragments of your life, distorted by lies and self-deception. God is asking you to pick up the pieces, to look at each one honestly, and to see yourself as He sees you, whole, beloved, and powerful. This moment will shatter illusions, but it will also reveal your true self, shining brighter than you ever imagined. Every breakthrough, every divine intervention, every moment of supernatural clarity is waiting on your response. You cannot stumble into your destiny while hiding behind hesitation. God has set the stage. He has prepared the doors, the opportunities, and the alignment of circumstances. But those doors will remain closed until you answer His call fully, without reservation. Delay is deadly. Every later, every maybe, is a stolen moment, a missed chance for transformation. Imagine standing before a river of opportunity, knowing it could carry you to unimaginable heights, but hesitating, letting the current pass by. That is what happens when you postpone God's call. Every breakthrough you've been praying for is locked behind honesty, courage, and the willingness to step into the unknown. This is the moment of action, the crossroads where your past meets your future. You can choose fear, hesitation, and comfort, or you can choose to answer with faith, surrender, and courage. The life you've been longing for is not a distant dream. It is here, right in front of you, waiting for you to step forward. Don't let it slip away. The wounds you've carried, the heartaches you've buried, the moments of rejection and failure, God is ready to transform all of it into power. What has been a source of shame, fear, and limitation can become your greatest weapon, your defining strength, and the platform for your destiny. The time is now. Step into your calling and watch as everything begins to shift. Pain, when surrendered to God, is never wasted. It is refined into holy purpose. Picture a tiny seed buried deep beneath the dark, heavy soil. It looks dead, forgotten, and invisible. Yet inside it holds quiet, explosive potential. In the pressure of that darkness, it grows roots, it reaches for light, and at the appointed time it breaks through the surface into undeniable life. Your pain is that seed. God is asking you to place it in His hands, to let Him transform your wounds into wisdom, your struggles into strategy, and your setbacks into supernatural momentum. Do not fear this transformation. Every tear you've cried, every heartbreak you've endured, every scar you carry has been counted and recorded by God, and He intends to use them as fuel for your rise. The pain you've hidden in silence is about to become the very platform for your miracles, your breakthroughs, and your destiny. What once weighed you down will now lift you higher than you ever believed possible. And yes, fear will come. It is unavoidable. But fear is not evidence of weakness. It is proof that something significant is shifting in the unseen. The deeper you step into honesty, the louder fear will try to shout. Fear of failing, fear of being rejected, fear of walking into the unknown. All of it will stand in your way, but here is the divine truth. Fear is a compass, pointing directly toward the place God is calling you to step. Courage is not living without fear. Courage is moving forward while fear trembles in your chest. Every great spiritual awakening, every life-altering decision, every moment of divine destiny has walked hand in hand with fear. Abraham leaving everything familiar for a land he'd never seen. Moses standing before Pharaoh with nothing but a word from God. David stepping onto the battlefield with a sling and a promise. Fear was present, but they chose truth and action over hesitation. Now it is your turn. Your fear is not the ending, it is the beginning of a breakthrough. Will you rise or retreat? Stand in truth even when fear screams louder than your faith, because the very moment you confront fear with honesty, the chains it wrapped around your life begin to shatter. Fear stops being your prison and becomes the fuel that propels you into your God-ordained destiny. Half-truths and compromises may have given you temporary comfort, but they have also kept you spiritually paralyzed. Radical honesty is no longer optional. It is the only key that unlocks your destiny. It is the fierce decision to face you without excuses, to confess without delay, and to live without pretending. God is asking you to open every locked room of your heart, not to punish you, but to liberate you. Picture a locked door. No matter how badly you want to walk through it, without the key it will never open. That key is radical honesty. Every time you deny it, hide behind fear, or justify your choices, you are locking yourself out of the very life God has prepared for you. But when you choose truth, doors swing open, opportunities rush in, supernatural guidance becomes unmistakably clear, and your purpose steps into sharp focus. Radical honesty is terrifying, yes, but it is also the most freeing force you will ever encounter. When you embrace it, you stop living for appearances, for ease, or for safety. You start living for truth, for purpose, and for the life God specifically designed with your name on it. No more gentle nudges, no more subtle whispers. God is not speaking from a distance anymore. He is standing right in front of you, commanding your attention, calling for your surrender, demanding your commitment. This is the moment of reckoning, the holy turning point where excuses die and action is born. He wants your yes, completely, wholly, and without reservation. Every hesitation now is a choice, and heaven is watching to see how you will answer. Every maybe, every half-hearted attempt is a delay on the destiny that God has been preparing for you. The truth is, God has been more patient with you than you realize. He has given you time, space, and countless opportunities to step forward. But now the clock has shifted. The universe is aligning, and the forces of breakthrough are ready to move. If you will say yes, imagine a tidal wave waiting at the shore, poised to sweep you into an entirely new reality. Your yes is the moment you step into the water, allowing yourself to be carried into your destiny. Your yes is more than just words. It is a declaration of faith, a surrender of control, and a commitment to truth. When you say yes, every fear trembles, every doubt retreats, and the supernatural begins to move in your favor. The life you've been longing for, the purpose you've been seeking, and the power you've been praying for, it all begins with your yes. Will you give it? The past is not finished with you. Every hidden regret, every buried shame, every unspoken truth is lining up to collide with your future, and it will collide, whether you face it now or later. God is calling you to bring these things into the light. Only through honesty, confession, and confrontation can you clear the way for the future He has prepared. Think of a river blocked by debris. The water cannot flow until the obstacles are removed. Your past is that debris, and radical honesty is the force that clears the path. You cannot move forward fully into your destiny while carrying the weight of unaddressed pain, lies, or compromise. God is asking you to release it, to surrender it, and to allow Him to transform it into momentum for your rise. Every scar you bear, every mistake you've made, every heartbreak you've endured, it all has a purpose. The collision of your past and future is not meant to punish you. It is meant to propel you. The moment you face your history with truth and surrender, God can take the fragments of your past and use them to build a bridge straight into your destiny. God has clarity waiting for you, clarity that transcends human understanding, insight that exposes the path forward, and divine wisdom that solves problems you thought were impossible. But this clarity does not come to the timid or the hesitant. It comes to the brave, the ones willing to stand in truth, confront their fears, and step into honesty without compromise. Imagine a dense fog covering your life, making every step uncertain and every decision confusing. That fog is lifted only when you face yourself fully, speak your truth, and surrender your hidden struggles. Suddenly, the path becomes clear. You see the opportunities, the dangers, and the alignment of God's plan. This clarity is not accidental, it is a reward for courage, honesty, and surrender. The brave will move forward with confidence, no longer manipulated by doubt, regret, or fear. Doors will open, visions will align, and opportunities that once seemed impossible will become tangible reality. God is calling you to step into this clarity, but it requires courage, honesty, and a willingness to leave your comfort behind. This is the moment you've been avoiding, fearing, and sometimes pretending doesn't exist. The moment of reckoning is here, the one that will test your faith, your courage, and your honesty. God is calling you to stand face to face with yourself, your past, your fears, and your destiny. Will you answer? Will you rise? Or will you retreat into the shadows of comfort and delay? Every fiber of your being is being tested. Your heart will be confronted with choices you never wanted to face. Your soul will be challenged to shed pretenses, excuses, and compromises. And your spirit will be beckoned to step boldly into the unknown. Will you answer the call? Will you rise to the occasion? Or will you hide away in the false comfort of delay? The time to choose is now. The time for action is now. Will you step forward into your destiny? Or will you hold back in fear? The choice is yours. Into the life that God has designed for you. This is not for the faint-hearted. It is for the warrior, the chosen one, the one whose time has come. Think of a phoenix rising from the ashes. The heat, the fire, and the destruction are not just obstacles, they are necessary to reveal the power within. Your moment of reckoning is that fire. When you face it with honesty and courage, you are reborn. You leave behind the chains of fear, doubt, and limitation, and you step fully into purpose, power, and destiny. The question is simple. Will you answer, or will you let this moment slip by? Everything you have been waiting for, every dream, every breakthrough, and every alignment of destiny is here, right now. This is not a drill, not a rehearsal, not a practice run. God is inviting you to step fully into the life He has prepared for you. The delay is over, the excuses are gone, and the time for action has arrived. Your past no longer defines you. Your fears no longer control you. Every hidden truth, every buried desire, every unspoken confession is now a stepping stone into supernatural favor. God has positioned you for your greatest season, and He will not move until you answer. This is your moment to rise, to walk boldly, and to embrace the destiny that has been waiting for you. Imagine a life where everything aligns: your purpose, your passion, your power. Imagine doors opening that once seemed impossible. Opportunities appearing when you least expected them. Clarity coming when confusion ruled your mind. That life is waiting. The key is honesty. The lock is your courage, and the door is your yes. Step through it. Your life starts now. Life has a way of sending subtle nudges, signs that seem coincidental at first but carry profound meaning. God is preparing to reveal hidden messages that you cannot overlook. These messages may come through words in a song, repeated numbers, dreams, or even encounters with strangers. They are not random. They are divine breadcrumbs, each one leading you to your next breakthrough. Every time you felt lost or uncertain, God has been whispering directions through signs you were too busy or distracted to notice. Now the veil is lifting. These messages will become impossible to ignore. You will begin to see patterns where before there was confusion, and each sign will bring clarity, pointing you straight to your destiny. The beauty of divine signs is that they speak to your soul in a language that bypasses fear, doubt, and hesitation. They will confront your heart, confirming the path you should take, or warning you of detours. recognize them, pay attention to them, and act. Ignoring these signs is no longer an option. Every hidden message is a seed of revelation. When you respond, you will unlock doors that have been waiting for years, experiencing guidance that is unmistakably divine, immediate, and life-changing. For years, you may have felt that your prayers went unheard, that your cries for help vanished into the void. God is here to prove that He has been listening all along. The answers are coming, and their timing will shock you. They will arrive in ways you never imagined, often exceeding your expectations and shattering the limitations you placed on your faith. Prayers that felt dormant, unanswered, or delayed are now aligning with God's perfect plan. Imagine asking for direction, provision, or clarity, and watching the universe rearrange itself in real time to respond. The things you have longed for, pleaded for, or quietly hoped for will suddenly manifest in ways that make your heart race and your faith soar. This is not coincidence. It is divine orchestration. Your patience, endurance, and honesty have positioned you to receive. Now is your time. The signs are clear. Will you answer? Every tear, every late night, every whispered prayer has been noted and remembered. God's response will feel nothing short of miraculous, because that is exactly what it is: supernatural intervention manifesting in your reality. Prepare for astonishment. The timing will be uncanny, the results undeniable. Your prayers are no longer floating into emptiness. They are being answered in perfect harmony with God's will, transforming your life beyond anything you ever imagined possible. Opportunities will come crashing into your life like lightning, sudden and unstoppable. Doors you once thought were permanently closed will swing wide open, revealing paths you never thought were possible. These are not ordinary chances. These are divine openings, crafted by God specifically for you. Every rejection, every closed door, every no you have faced is being reversed. What once seemed like dead ends were actually moments of positioning, aligning circumstances, and preparing you for exactly this season. The universe is conspiring on your behalf. Key people, resources, and opportunities will be placed in your path at the perfect time. This is your invitation to move decisively. Hesitation is no longer an option. When doors open suddenly, boldness becomes your requirement. Walk through them with confidence, knowing that God has prepared the way. Each step you take now will multiply into unforeseen blessings, permanently shifting your trajectory. Expect the unexpected. Life as you know it is about to expand beyond the boundaries you've known. These doors are not just for survival, they are gateways to purpose, power, and destiny, waiting for your courage to step inside. Hidden talents, dormant abilities, and God-given gifts are stirring within you. They have been waiting sometimes for years for this moment of activation. This is that moment. What once felt buried, hidden, or insignificant is about to come alive, bursting forth with supernatural energy and purpose. God has equipped you uniquely. Every challenge, every struggle, and every trial has been shaping your skills, sharpening your insight, and preparing you to wield your gifts with precision. The awakening of these abilities is not random. It is a divine timing event, perfectly orchestrated for maximum impact. Once your gifts emerge, you will notice an increase in creativity, intuition, and influence. You will inspire others effortlessly. You will tackle problems that once seemed impossible and operate in a level of excellence that feels otherworldly. Your talents will no longer be hidden. They will shine, creating tangible transformation in your life and the lives of others. Step boldly into this awakening. Engage with, practice, and deploy these gifts. They are not just for personal gain. They are tools of destiny, instruments for divine purpose, and markers of the season of unprecedented favor that is yours. The people God has arranged to guide, teach, and elevate you are now stepping onto your path. These encounters are no coincidence. Mentors, spiritual guides, and even strangers carrying wisdom will appear at precisely the right moments, accelerating your journey and clarifying your direction. Some will challenge you, others will inspire you, and some will open doors you never knew existed. Every encounter is designed to propel you closer to your purpose. The relationships you form now are not casual. They are divinely timed and strategically placed to ensure your breakthrough. Be alert. Look beyond appearances and recognize the divine hand in these meetings. Every conversation, every introduction, every piece of advice carries weight far beyond the moment. These encounters will shape your decisions, influence your direction, and align you with the people who will amplify your destiny. Trust the timing and the process. The mentors, guides, and allies meant to appear will not be delayed. Their presence is a signal of divine favor and supernatural alignment, leading you to the next level of your purpose and the unfolding of your greatest season yet. For too long, your path may have seemed clouded, uncertain, or overwhelming. But now God is clearing the fog. Confusion will give way to clarity. Hesitation will be replaced with purpose. Indecision will transform into confident action. The vision He has planted in your heart will come into focus, sharp and undeniable. Every experience, every challenge, and every setback has been a stepping stone, building a framework for understanding. Now the pieces fall into place. The patterns, the lessons, and the guidance you've been receiving suddenly align, and your purpose will reveal itself in vivid detail. This clarity is not just intellectual, it is spiritual. You will feel it deep in your soul, a certainty that cannot be shaken by circumstances or opinions. What once seemed like confusion will become a roadmap, directing you to opportunities, relationships, and breakthroughs with precise accuracy. Act on this clarity. Hesitation will no longer serve you. The vision God is revealing is the blueprint for your destiny, your influence, and your impact. Walk in it boldly and watch as life aligns perfectly around your purpose. God is releasing resources into your life that you did not see coming. Financial provision, opportunities, support, and wisdom will flow into your hands with astonishing timing. What once seemed impossible to obtain will now manifest effortlessly, as if the universe itself is conspiring on your behalf. Every need, every prayer, every longing that felt unanswered will be supplied. These resources are not coincidences. They are supernatural provisions, aligned with your obedience, honesty, and readiness to act. God is turning scarcity into abundance, limitation into possibility, and lack into overflow. Expect miracles in tangible forms. Checks, gifts, guidance, partnerships, and solutions will appear where you least expect them. The flow is unstoppable because it is not dependent on your effort alone. It is divine orchestration. Prepare to receive boldly. Open your hands, release fear, and trust that God is delivering exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. The abundance arriving now is a sign that your season of breakthrough has officially begun. Some relationships will fade while others will intensify. God is orchestrating realignment in your life. People who drain your energy, hold you back, or cloud your purpose will naturally drift away. Simultaneously, those who are meant to propel you forward, who resonate with your vision and mission, will step into alignment with you. This is not about forcing connections or severing ties out of fear. It is about divine orchestration. Relationships are instruments of destiny. The right connections will inspire, challenge, and elevate you. They will act as accelerators, opening doors and creating opportunities for growth and success. Be discerning. Celebrate the connections that bring life, wisdom, and encouragement. Release what no longer aligns with your purpose. Trust that God's hand is actively orchestrating each shift for your highest good. These shifts will bring clarity, support, and momentum. The people who remain in your life will not just walk with you, they will help carry you to levels of influence, purpose, and destiny you could never achieve alone. For every attack, setback, and obstacle you've faced, God is dismantling the enemy's strategies against you. Plans designed to delay, destroy, or discourage you will collapse. Your victory will not be earned through endless struggle, It will come through divine alignment, through the favor of God, and through your obedience to the path He has set before you. Trust in this process. The battle has already been won. You are stepping into your victory now.